Vanessa here. We know that you are enjoying a great event. And Vanessa, we are here in Salt Lake City.
I know. Why aren't we there?
We should be there. We should be there. Listen, guys, we want to come back to Australia, but you know what? You have to make us come back. We had such a great time the last time we were there. Where'd we go? We went to Melbourne. We went to Sydney and Brisbane, and we had great events, in each one of those cities. And we want to come back.
We do. We really want to come back. So what you need to do to make that happen is just continue to build the business. We're seeing some great activity out of Australia right now, and we're really happy about that. But continue to do that, right?
Yeah. What you got, guys? Listen, the urgency in this company right now is all because of Sincere. There are so many people that are joining this company right now because people are excited, and people will come from miles to watch you burn. All right, so get yourself excited about what's going on with Sincere. We talked about it in our last SOC TV about how big Sincere is and what this really means to the representatives, what it means to the company, what it means to you on an individual basis. But really, all the talk all around this, the SOC world is Sincere.
Well, it's not just in send-out cards, it's all across our industry. People are very, very excited about Sincere because of the potential. We have captured and harnessed the power of social media, combined that, leverage the power of our product, and put those two things together. And that's why we are the talk of the town right now. And that's a great thing, but that's something that you should be taking advantage of right now, because the world is your oyster right now.
Yeah, and guys, listen, we've got about 30,000 cards that have been collected on Sincere, and we haven't even started this thing yet. And so that's the encouraging part here, is that we haven't even begun to scratch the surface on where this company is headed because of this little program that we call Sincere. And now with the social media sharing aspect of it, you guys, the sky's the absolute limit. So I guess what everybody needs to do is just continue to do the simple things, all right? Continue to talk about the opportunity of send-out cards. Show people how that they can navigate Sincere. Because to be honest with you, Vanessa, that's where I go to look for cards today. I don't go to the card editor, card catalog. I go right to Sincere because of how creative the send-out cards representatives are.
Well, yeah, because they have created some really cool things. It is a visual card shop that's online, a virtual card shop, if you will, that's online. And the cool thing is, now that those social tabs have been activated so that you can actually share a card out of Sincere onto your Facebook page, and people can click on that card and come back into Sincere. They can send the card if they want to. They can browse around and look at other cards, but once they have clicked that to come back into Sincere through your link, now they're linked to you. Meaning that when they go to do anything, they're going to be attached to you as your new customer. And that is where people are I just got a phone call the other day. Someone said, I have 11 new people. How did this happen? Well, they all came in through Sincere, through some cards that this lady had shared on her Facebook page. 11 new people in just a few days. Well,
and Vanessa, the reach it's almost overwhelming to think of the reach that we have today. I mean, you take Facebook alone, that has over 1 billion users.
Right.
Over 1 billion users. And you sit back and go, how, I've got 53 friends on Facebook. How am I going to get to 1 billion people? It's not your personal friends, guys. It's their friends and their friends and their friends and their friends. That's why we are so connected around the world today. And so with the social media aspect of being able to tap into Facebook and Pinterest and Twitter, guys, send-out cards is going to wrap around the world so incredibly fast. Now, everybody goes, well, yeah, but what does that mean for me? Well, what it means is that when Cody talks about send-out cards being the next billion-dollar household name, that's how we're going to do it. You're going to sit down with a prospect, and you're going to talk about send-out cards. You're going to talk about Sincere, and that person's going to go, I've heard of that. In fact, yeah, somebody told me about that. And it gives us instant credibility if we go out there and continue to do our job, which is what? Just go out there and share the opportunity, continue to share and collect cards on Sincere, and continue to share those on your social media social media outlets.
Platforms. Yeah, absolutely. And continue to do the activities that we're already doing. A card a day, a gift a week. These are the things that you're already doing. So we're just asking that when you're on social media, go and check out Sincere and try it out. And here's the thing. For those of you that aren't really social media savvy, you're a little worried about it, you're not really sure what you're doing, just start playing. You're not going to break anything. You go to Sincere and you just start playing, and that is the way that you will learn how the power of this and the power of what we have at our fingertips.
Yeah, what I was so excited about with Jordan's speech at the convention, and he was walking through Sincere, and you can watch Jordan's full speech. Just go to sendoutcards.com/sincere, and all the information, his speech is there. But when he talks about, with all the other social media platforms, you can share it, you can tag it, you can like it, you can save it, you can pin it, but only with Sincere can you send it. And Vanessa, when you send it, that's when we get paid.
That's the magic.
That's the magic. And now with the ability with that single card option, somebody can click right now and send a card instantly. I tell you what, you guys, we're going to have a lot of fun, and we're going to come back. We're scheduled to come back to Australia in June of 2015. Now, in my mind, I look at that as a lifetime away. It seems like a lifetime.
It feels like a long time, and we miss you guys. But we'd love to come back sooner, but we are scheduled right now. For the Treat 'em Right is going to be in June. Tentatively, we're still looking at dates to lock those in, but we will let you know as soon as we get those dates locked in.
And it's going to be in Melbourne. Okay,
right.
The Treat 'em Right's going to be in Melbourne, but Vanessa and I were actually talking this morning, saying, should we come and spend a week, 10 days, and do a tour around the country again,
right?
And hit all these different cities, and we looked at each other and went, I don't know. So what's the determining factor there?
Right. The determining factor is who wants to host meetings. Last time, Dia Bartlett stepped up, and she and the group down in Melbourne hosted the event there,
Yep.
and that was fantastic, a fantastic event. And then we had Tessa Stowe step up and host the event up in Brisbane.
Yep.
And we just had a fabulous time with them. And then, of course, we went to Sydney for the Treat 'em Right, and we had the event the night before. So I guess what we're asking is, where do we go? Where should we go? Where's the activity? Where would you like us to go? And we need you to tell us that.
Yeah, and you know what the bottom line is? We need people.
Right.
We need people in the room. People talked about, hey, can you come to Perth? Can you come over to New Zealand? It's like, I've never been to New Zealand.
That would be fun.
Let's go to New Zealand. Let's do a meeting in New Zealand. So let's talk about that, you guys. I know, like I said, you're having a great event right now, but talk, all the leaders get together and let's figure out if we can have a tour through Australia and hit a bunch of cities all at one time while we're there.
And we'd love to do that because the road tour is different than the Treat 'em Right. At the road tour, we're doing business building activities, we're doing training, we have business opportunity meetings and things like that. The Treat 'em Right, as you know, is for personal development. So two completely different things, but we do hope that the road tour attracts people and funnels them into that Treat 'em Right.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what happened the last time we did it. So, we obviously are leaning towards a tour and pushing everything towards that Treat 'em Right in Melbourne. We don't have the exact date yet, but it will be in June of 2015. Now, I know a lot of you are sitting there thinking, okay, this is great, Sincere, it's all wonderful, but how, Steve? Steve and Vanessa, it's like, how do we actually go out there and build a business like this? And guys, it doesn't matter what country you're in, okay? The way that we're doing it over here in the United States, the way they're doing it in Canada and all the other countries is exactly the same, and that's following the Simple Success training system.
Exactly. And where do they find information on that, Steve? Because I know we've got a lot of people looking at Send Out Cards again for maybe the second time. Maybe they were with Send Out Cards, they're coming back to us. We've got a lot of new people, and maybe they don't know about the Simple Success system.
Well, where they get that information, guys, is sendoutcards.com/simple success. All the information is right there, but also in the brand new Fast Start Guide.
Exactly. So we just launched the Fast Start Guide maybe a few weeks ago anyway. So hopefully you have it. Actually, we did send some over. So you should have that. The Fast Start Guide really is a step-by-step manual on how to get started with Send Out Cards and what you need to do. And so I encourage all of you, if you haven't seen it, get your hands on a copy and have them on hand so that when you have a new sign-up, a new prospect, even a new customer, you can hand that to them, because you never know when that customer might want an income opportunity and might turn into a distributor.
Well, that's the key right there, Vanessa. I always say, go after distributors, settle for customers. Go after distributors, settle for customers. And that's exactly what the Simple Success System is all about. Yes, we're going to leverage the power of our product. Why? To get them as a distributor. Okay, if they don't want to become a distributor, well, of course you're going to sign them up as a customer. It's such a no-brainer not to be a customer of Send-Out Cards. But in this Fast Start Guide, the strategy is exactly the same. And you already mentioned it, Vanessa. It's send a card a day, a gift a week, and teach other people how to do the exact same thing.
Exactly.
Okay? And try to qualify for the pool. Send a card a day, a gift a week. Qualify for the pool, try to qualify for the pool every single month, and teach others how to do the exact same thing.
That's it.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any more complicated than that.
No.
And it's greeting cards and gifts.
That's all
we
it
say
is.
It all the time.
I know. It's a pretty simple deal. Promoting to manager, you guys. We talk about the promotion to manager. Get yourself Q qualified with $93 in personal customer volume. Sponsor 3 marketing distributors. Make sure that they fulfill the customer requirement. That's where everybody needs to start. But everybody needs to understand that that is just the beginning, because now you need to become a senior manager, which means you sponsor 3 more, grand total of 12 in your manager group. And once you become a senior manager, congratulations, but it's just the beginning. Every time, Vanessa, somebody gets promoted, I say congratulations, but now your business starts.
Right. And I don't want to let the cat out of the bag too much, Steve, but I do want to let just the Australians know, getting to senior manager.
Oh, it's going to be huge.
Do it. I'm just going to tell you, focus on that now and do it, because you'll be thanking me later, because I'm giving you a little heads up that we haven't given anybody else.
Okay, we just had a meeting on what she's trying not to tell you. We had a meeting on that this morning. Yes, we've got the executive retreat that's coming up, but you can't be an executive until you become a senior executive. So if you're not a
senior manager.
Or senior manager, sorry, senior manager, right? You can't be an executive until you become a senior manager. If you're not a senior manager yet, you need to get there.
Just trust us. Just don't say
trust
anymore.
us. You need to get to senior manager, because we've got some things up our sleeves, and we're going to not tell you any more other than that.
That's it.
Guys, make the contact list, invite people, and just share what Send Out Cards has to offer. Repeat that process. Follow the steps of the Simple Success Training Guide, the Fast Start Guide, and everything is going to take care of itself if you know why you're building this business.
Exactly. And we want you to know as well that we are here for you 100%. Steve and I are fully committed to building Australia. The entire executive team, in fact, is fully committed to building Australia. So we appreciate all that you're doing, your leadership, your dedication, the meetings you're hosting, all of the things that you're doing over there. And we just want you to know, this whole world with Sincere and with our community, it feels like it's shrinking.
Yeah.
It feels like it's shrinking, and we're getting closer and closer to each other. So we just want you to stay connected, stay in touch with us. Let us know how we can help you.
Yeah, let's do that, you guys. Let's make sure that the communication lines are wide open. Like I said, we wish we were sitting in that event right now, but we literally have hundreds of events that we are attending here over in the States, up in Canada, and literally all over the world. If there's anything that you guys need, you certainly know how to get a hold of us. But thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your dedication to building your Send Out Cards business, along with helping other people get to where they want to be. Because in this business, Vanessa, there's no way that you can get to where you want to be unless you help a whole bunch of other people get to where they want to be as well.
Exactly.
So listen, guys, we're going to wrap this up. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll catch up with you soon.
See you soon.